The amount of stray and feral cats in Nanaimo is overwhelming. Community groups of volunteers have formed to try and fill the need and help. Catnap Rescue Society formed in 1998, and despite the hundreds of cats they rescue each year, there's always more to help.
To date, there's been about 250 to 300 cats and kittens that we've already rescued, and we're not even done the year.
Catnap foster manager Colleen Christensen says they had an overwhelming amount of calls and messages about one cat in particular, seen at this rest stop area just off the side of the highway.
They were alarmed because of how skinny she was. They could see her hip bones.
Seen eating out of garbage cans, the cat eluded rescuers for a week and a half. Once finally caught, it was realized she was too friendly to be feral.
Somebody's unfortunately ditched her out there, and it's not uncommon. Unfortunately, this happens quite often.
Contrary to what some might believe, living in the wild is not a good life. Left to fend on their own, a feral cat is only expected to live about 2 years. The vet determined this little girl is only about 6 to 7 months old. And even more alarming, she had had kittens, and the search was back on.
There was probably about 8 or 9 people that all kind of went out, and we combed the area as best we could. Had no luck. We stayed out till about 2 o'clock in the morning that first night.
After searching for 2 days, hope of finding the kittens was starting to fade.
There's so many things that could have gotten them that we just reserved ourselves to. Even the vet said, it's time to accept that there's probably no more babies out there anymore.
But she soon got word that someone heard kittens. After searching high and low, they realized getting to them wasn't going to be easy.
She had actually given birth right on the edge of the cliff. In the end, we actually ended up having to tie cables to one of our volunteers. It was such a neat feeling when she said that she could see the kittens, and she reached in and picked up that first kitten, and you could hear everyone kind of cheer, and yeah, it was pretty neat.
What was even more moving was reuniting the 4 rescued kittens with their mama.
I've been in rescue for a long time. I don't think I've ever been as emotionally impacted as I was for this reunion. Hearing Mom cry. Like, she actually let out this huge cry, and it wasn't just for 1 or 2 seconds. It went on for probably about 10 seconds. And as soon as I put the babies on her, she just rolled right over, and she was purring away and happy as can be. And I mean, you could just tell that she had been missing them.
Knowing this friendly, loving cat didn't deserve to get dumped is a frustration Colleen deals with continuously in rescue.
She didn't need to be abandoned. I mean, there's places like us, Catnap, that this is what we do. It's not uncommon for us to spay a mom or neuter a male and give it back to the owner just because we want to help.
Catnap is a non-profit society that relies on fundraising and donations. It's operated by a network of volunteers, and there's always a need for more. In Nanaimo, I'm Kelly Robinson.